and in the locker room. Each guy has been good. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Bailey out there with Filipowski. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's George, and it's Hilliard in at the 2 spot. Now, here is Irving. Smith outside. Pocket 6. And on the way from Irving for 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Irving's got 6.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Bailey. It's rebounded by Dallas. And the win streak they're on right now, tying the Warriors' record of 24 wins back in 2016. This group is really clicking.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night, maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
So it's the Mavericks now, after the basket by Utah. Smith outside, and it's Davis with the jam.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bailey sends a screen for George. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And the rejection by Gafford. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Yep, that one goes in there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
You know, with Daniel Gafford, they have an element inside that a lot of teams are looking for.
Well, let's begin with his motive. Daniel Gafford wants to play hard and compete on every possession. He's a lob threat and a rim protector. Give me all of that.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Outside Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Irving's got 9.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
George passes to Kessler. Back to George. This one for 3, and it's Flagg with the rebound. Dallas leading by 9. Takes the 3, and again, Dallas with the 3.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Here's Bailey. Still yet to score.
Wow, Kessler punishing the rim on that finish.
Dallas has gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Now Smith. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Irving, good.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Hilliard, and it's Bailey in the corner. Now George from the arc. No good on that one. Now here is Smith. Dallas with another. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Bobbed up there for Gafford. And no good that time.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Pass to Bailey. In the corner, George with it. Kessler, a screen on Irving. George hacks a two-pointer. That doesn't go either for George.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
And that one's good, Irving.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Kessler, and Kessler throws it down.
We know Keontae George is an effective playmaker. He always seems to make the right decision with the ball.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. DeMar DeRozan checked in for Dallas. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week champ.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their effort. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Bailey. Pass to Kessler. The three. Nailed from three-point land.
Boy, this guy not necessarily a knockdown threat from deep, but when you give him that type of room, he will make you pay.
On the wing, Irving. Back to Smith. To the paint, and finished off by Davis.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Collier, following the score by Dallas. Outside, George. That three off the mark.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Irving finds Smith. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Collier, that's good. Collier's got 5 points so far.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here is Smith. Outside Irving. Knocks down the three ball. 18 points for him.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Bailey. 50 seconds left to play here in the first. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Smith the pass to Davis. Outside Irving. Back to Smith. Loads it up for Davis. Stolen by Markkanen. Here's Collier. He has 5. No good on the triple. And here's Smith. Pass to Irving. Fires the 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Irving's got 21 in the game. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. Another excellent quarter for him, especially from long range. He's buried a total of 7 3-pointers in the game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Smith is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Christie, then it's DeRozan, and it's Olynyk in at the 5 down low. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Well, champ in their last matchup against Minnesota was a man on a mission. He picked up 66 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and them drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a reversion back to a little bit more of a physical game. But without some definitive guidelines, it makes the officials' job harder.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. He shoots again. He lays it in. Markkanen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is what you hope. You want to see Markkanen mix it up on the glass, right? Keep the play alive. Make sure you convert.
Pass the flag. Fires the 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Screen by Nurkic to the left side wing. Here's Sensabaugh. No scoring in this one. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass the flag. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Russell in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And a first time out of the game called for Utah. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Williams. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
Look at Smith. He'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang out of the number 4 spot in the voting. And with his skills, you know he'll have a shot to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. And Kevin, he's going to give it everything he's got if he can make it into the contest. I bet his dunks have some serious thought being put into them.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
So it's Utah now, following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. And Hilliard gets it to go. Hilliard's got his first basket.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Outside DeRozan for the three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Last time they met was in Utah.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Here's Collier. He has 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the shot goes in.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Outside DeRozan. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Now Smith, following the three-point attempt by Anthony Davis. Down low, here's Flagg. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Jazz have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Utah calls timeout. And the Mavericks making a change here. Irving's checked in. Utah also making some changes. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Markkanen. And it's Keontae George in for Collier. Over to the left wing. Davis against Kessler to the right side. Just 4 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Utah. Fires for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Bailey's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to DeRozan. Back to Smith. Outside Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the 3.
George passes to Filipowski. Back to George. Out left to the wing. Here's Bailey. That ball, nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Now here is Smith. 8 points for him. Outside DeRozan. Another 3 for Dallas.
He is so silky smooth. DeRozan, a stone-faced assassin.
And it's Bailey in the corner. Pass to George. Now Bailey. Here's Hilliard. Lets it go from deep. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Hilliard. Last game we saw him score 13. The 3 from George. The three-pointer is right on target. George has got 5 points so far.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Irving with a clean look. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense. Pass
to Filipowski. Here's Hilliard. Now Bailey. Left side, George. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
1:07 left in the first half of the game. Doesn't go that time.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
And Hilliard gets it to go.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
At the elbow, Smith. Fader on the way, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And 12 points for Smith.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Hilliard passes to George. Here's Bailey. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Outside Irving. Back to Smith. Pass the flag. Irving for three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Hilliard kicks to George. Takes a three. That one doesn't go. And so it's Dallas out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
At home, this team is pretty stout. Looking at this upcoming stretch, they're probably licking their chops.
Well, we're talking pork chops, or lamb chops, or what kind of chops are we talking?
Or chops could mean acumen, being great at what you do. Kind of like YouTube mutton chops. Circling back to our game now, Kyrie Irving on fire in that first half.
I mean, what more can we say about the skill of Kyrie Irving? He's just so smooth with the ball in his hand. He makes scoring appear effortless.
It's been one of those nights for Kyrie, making the difficult plays look easy. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting 43% for the game. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Bailey. Filipowski's out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Hilliard at the shooting guard.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Smith outside. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Smith's got 14 points.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Hilliard passes to Kessler. And the rejection by Gafford.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
Smith outside. Davis dishes to Smith. And on the way from Irving for three. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Irving's got 33.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
George passes to Hilliard. Another miss by Utah.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Smith outside. Five to shoot. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. Kessler with the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
A late first-round pick, Doris, back in 2022. Walker Kessler proving he was a sleeper. He has shown a lot for sure.
Oh, no question about it, Kevin. We are talking about a guy who's got size. He's consistent on the backboards, but there's an offensive arsenal there that maybe was a bit unexpected.
Basket counts. 16 points for Smith.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." Back to you.
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Now, here is Smith. 16 points for him. Davis in the corner. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Kessler, a screen on Irving. George looking over the floor. Pass to Bailey. They get the rebound. There's Hilliard. Another miss by Utah.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now here is Smith. Irving kicks to Smith for three. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Bailey. He has 6. George passes to Bailey. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Smith with it. He's got 19. Pass to Davis from outside the arc. It's hauled in by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Here's Kessler, covered by Smith. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Wags got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Dallas. 15 points in a row. A good run right now. Now Smith. Pass to Flag. Smith outside. And on the way from Irving for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bailey passes to George. Now Kessler, covered by Smith. And Kessler throws it down.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now here is Smith. Shoots the 3. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Kessler. He's got 8. Hilliard. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Hilliard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Irving. Smith outside. With the drop.
Guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
Here's Bailey. 6 points for him. Hilliard, no good.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
Smith outside. Davis kicks to Smith. Dallas moving it around. On the wing, Irving. Over George. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
The scouting report will say Daniel Gafford is a dangerous offensive rebounder. Show him, DG.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Bailey. Lepowski passes to Hilliard. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hilliard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Dallas has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. At the elbow, it's flagged. Smith for 3. It's good from long range. Smith's got 27 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Takes it from 10. Again, the Jazz score.
Well, Keontae George, a crafty finisher in that mid-range.
Smith outside. Driving in. And he goes big with the dunk right over Walker Kessler.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now, here is George. He has 7. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the third. Back to Kessler. To the wing right side. Bailey misses. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Now, here is Smith. He has 29. Fade away. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Smith's got 31 points.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. D'Angelo Russell out there with Hardy. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Christie. And it's Williams at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Good. Williams has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Mavs.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it.
Bailey with a wide open look. Misses the 3.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then, it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Russell looking it over. Pass to Williams. Launches it. Good. good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you...
For Dallas, Caleb Martin comes in for Williams. And Smith. Subbed in for Hardy. Utah with the ball. Castleworth screen on Russell. Pass to Hilliard. Outside, George. The three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, that's his second three. First of this half, though.
Dallas has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside DeRozan. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. TB1 complained about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
The Jazz have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, or of 9. Here's the try. Offensive rebound. Hilliard, no good.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Smith's got 33.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Filipowski, the bounce pass. To the middle. George against Christie. George, no good.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Outside, Martin. There's the triple. Filipowski grabs the board. Looking to end his cold spell. And Bailey with the lay-in.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Smith outside. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staff?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches, down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
Olynyk is checked in for Dallas. Bailey passes to George, and that one is good.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Now here is Smith from about 19 feet, and the bank shot is good. Smith's got 35.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night. I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Olynyk high post. And another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Bailey. Now Filipowski. And here's George for three. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 8th rebound here tonight. 1:27 left here in the fourth quarter. DeRozan passes to Smith. Shot, high post. Bucket is good. Smith's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Dallas.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Smith.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
George passes to Kessler. Pass to Bailey. To stop the run. Here is Hilliard. The 3-ball. Here's Kessler. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Exactly what Kessler does off every miss. Go pursue the basketball and get the opportunity for a second chance.
For 3, Smith. And good. There's another.
But not too many players have punished NBA defenses like he has.
And he continues to do it on a regular basis. He now stands at 4th in career 40-point game. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke,